gears, but that's good enough. There's a bonus if you bonus mission clear if you go in without having any consumable items on you. Let's check out the PC. Yeah, look at that load screen. So this is the website of Gatekeepers. Yeah, fake internet. So you actually go in and read all of this stuff. This Copa is a weird thing. Copa is a link to, this is like the delivery service that actually does all the it's kind of like FedEx in a way, I guess. Well, anyways, they store in-game story wise is that they carry all the gear to the location that you're working at. So that's the map. So that's how much it costs to deliver all the gear that to go to a location. So further is away from Shinjuku, the more money it's worth it costs. But you get mileage points which you can redeem to get bonus stuff. It's a lot of mileage. Yeah, it gets its own website to explain this weird thing, like bonus mechanic. Yeah, back off. So you actually, Final Process, we have Chizuru's bio in there. Final Process, wait, Koopa mileage? Koopa Express? He got a job as a delivery boy. Yeah. So yeah. Also notice in the help text there, press L and R at the same time. Secret website! So anyway, this is actually where you pick up your side quests, your submissions. So you can do your optional quests here. The payout is at the bottom there, so $40 to do a exorcism job. I don't know. So the text on the description there is randomly generated. But yeah. So yeah, just pick a few. That's difficulty 2. Actually, that's more difficult than I want. I want to do the 1-star difficulty. This game is designed to do a lot of grinding. So yeah, just pick a few. Bedridden kindergartner actually wants to pay you $80 to do an exorcism job. Nice. So we'll pick. You're gonna pick 3 at a time. And press start to confirm. I don't believe you are able to cancel. So once you confirm that you get the maps, and once you have the maps, you have to clear them. I don't believe you can discard them. So once you chose them, you have to do them. So priority is the story mission. Standard is those side quest missions. But we're just gonna skip the standard missions right now and go to the priority. And let's continue with the story. So we're gonna get $150 just to do this mission. And that's the map we're dealing with. So it's a concrete apartment. It's 25 years old. It's 9,300 square meters. Pretty sizable, I guess. Alright, so we have a little table explaining what stuff does. And now this is where we start doing some trap placements. So instead of having your hero characters carry all this stuff, you can actually buy these one-time use items and place them on the map. So and place them in advance. So you're paying more money to place these things in advance rather than have these guys walk up to like this door here and dropping down the salt. But I'm just gonna. Well, that's cute. I never actually seen the cat get involved in this. It's normally one of the other players, other hero characters that start like that. So by putting, my tactic is usually put salt barriers at the doorways so that ghosts can't walk through it. The ghosts that we're dealing with likes electrical outlets, so they can actually teleport between electrical outlets. So that's what I like to do. I'll set those down. Spirit Horse acts as a sort of like a flycatcher. You place it in a room somewhere, and the ghost detects it. They'll run up and attack it. So you can actually use that as a bait. But I don't really need to use it. And these are directional traps. If the ghosts, I never actually use these. What I think they do is like if they see it or get to it, they will tend to go in that direction. But these are expensive. At least early on, they're kind of expensive. Damage traps. These are other trap-based items. And these are scanners. These are actual like areas, things that you use to detect ghosts in a certain area. So if you place it in a room somewhere, the ghost can actually go up and attack it if it gets in the way. So end up damaging it and destroying it. But I'm gonna put one here because I know a ghost appears around. A smaller ghost appears here. And I'm gonna put the big guy here. And it's best to put these things on the actual tables than rather on the floor. Actually, it really doesn't really matter where you put it because you can. I don't believe you can walk through them, but by putting it on the table, the ghosts, from what I've known, the ghosts don't travel through tables as much as than just straight up floors. But so it gives them less of a chance of, say, instead of this one here, a ghost would pass through here, will attempt to break it. But anyways, that should be enough. I've played this map before, so this should be relatively okay. Everyone's going there. Sadoi's traveling. Alright, then we get to set our... I don't know what this thing is. We don't actually have any charms. You can change the soundtrack of the battle. Just go with the default. Alright, let's do this. So we have a Volkswagen. Woohoo! Yep, I can hear him. Wow, she is focused, I guess. Temperature drop. "5 seconds until arrival." Wow, they're pretty accurate. Ooh. That's a typical haunting. Ooh. And here we go. Oh yeah, also another reason why not to put these things in the center here is that you can actually whack it yourself and cause damage. So I already know that the main ghost generally appear. This is our main target ghost. It's right there. And Mifune actually has one of the best, has a really good weapon, a spirit bell. It can actually attack without damaging things around it. Because hey, it's a bell. I'm gonna move this guy. Whoops, too far. Here. Oops. And I'm gonna move him down here. So yeah, so we now have that. We have a ghost up there in the upper left. And I can come here and try to attack it. No, actually I ran out of space, so this is as close as I'll get. That what happened before is that this ghost went through this and destroyed that thing, so that was disappointing. That happened. I'm gonna turn this way and attack. And this dude will keep us. We'll just attack this space here. Yep. So Mifune actually hits that our target ghost. Ow. So we lost the detector on upper left there. None of the ghosts knows where is so aware of us right now. So I can actually come. Yes, go here, skills and attack. You continue to cover this area since you're not damaging anything. And we actually lost sight of the ghost in this area. I'll keep attacking this spot here until otherwise. So we're covering our bases. Nothing there. We're attacking the little guy. It is a fire-breathing hell cell phone. Okay, cell phones have ghosts. The woman in kimono has not moved. That's a good sign. Alright, so this has become a DPS race.
ゴーストに対するダメージを確認。コンセントに冷体反応を確認した。
Make sure the ghost target is nearby. Alright, so this guy wants to travel this way, so we're gonna make guy attack this way. I'm gonna keep you covering this side. And you oops. Actually, check that. Yes. Keep you attacking. Oh! Wow, so okay, so the woman, the kimono ghost, has teleported through the electrical outlet and is now attacking the coverage area. Okay, our main character just killed that cell phone. And Sengen, who was covering this zone, successfully countered the teleport. Oh wow, we're feared. Attack power is decreased. Woohoo! We got a drop item. Alright, so we know this ghost is gonna be super aggressive. It's a ranged attacker, so it's probably not gonna move. We can have Sengen keep attacking. We're gonna have our guy just come back this way since there's nothing left in this room. We're gonna have Mifune continue to cover this zone. Oh shit, that's not good. So so Sengen here completely whiffed. And our woman in kimono it's a free hit. Another fear attack. Okay, I'm gonna have you. Can you make an alternate attack? No. I'm gonna have you move forward, turn right. It's a pretty high risk maneuver if you think about it. But I'm gonna go for it. Attack. I'm gonna have you come down. By the way, you have to turn your guy and move, otherwise sidestepping takes up 3 points of movement as opposed to turn and step, which takes 2. Keep covering that area. Oh, shite. That's not good. You and the ghost are moving to the same space. That ghost will attack you. So yeah, if both units move to the same spot, the ghost gets a free hit. Oops. So we got... Oh, the other ghost is over here. Okay. Good to know. But that's not the point. You are gonna run away. Stand by. And you go this way, and attack. Keep covering that base. Nothing. Alright, in the critical zone. Boom! 21 damage. Finishing blow. Respect that pipe. So this is where all the bonuses come in. You see all the expenses on the right, so if you buy any of the expensive stuff, that all adds up. Plus any sort of damage you do, and healing fees and whatnot. But normally all the bonuses on the left would counteract the expenses on the right, so the contingency fee is usually relatively not that expensive. So we got an A rank. Look at that experience. Alright, so we got a bunch of stats to raise. Our hero dude can actually use multiple weapons. So you can like raise physical weapons, ranged weapons, or whatever these throwing weapons, I guess, tech weapons. But the most important stat to raise is this one, the intelligence, which raises the number of things you can do per turn. Which is there. That gives you 6 AP rather than the normal 5. So how much can I put in here? That's not enough to raise it all the way. I'm gonna keep it at 20 right now. This life, that's pretty obvious. Strength is also pretty good. I don't know what affects turn order does. Like, everyone moves at the same rate. Unless this makes you faster than a ghost, which would actually be really good, but haven't actually tried this stat yet. Evasion, defense. Let's go for some more health. Put it to 15. Got 4 more points. Let's keep you with melees. Actually, we'll put one down there. We'll put that to an even number. That should be good enough. And we got some bonus items there. We got a rusty knife. Oh wow, I've never seen this before. Let's pick the top one. I guess this is actually what happens when you solve the case properly. So you get the option of knowing what really happened. Wow, okay, this is pretty cool. Black-haired woman. One minute came out, I was like, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's the memory between those two. Oh, she forgot. Always live for others, you put their needs before your own, which is why he's a government worker. Oh wow, isn't that sweet?
霊体班の消滅。
Why are you looking around? Our main character looks weird, he always does, so it's nothing new. Alright, so this isn't a new ending for me. I never actually got that ending before. Oh, that is the bell that Mifune uses. She was able to remember something very important. We got a happy ending! That's weird. Why did a crow come up? To finally admit his dead loved one appeared in front of him as a ghost and attacked people. Afraid he'd wandered into a world he shouldn't have. Manabe had encounters with 5 women, department manager, neighbor, a market worker. Ryosuke Manabe was dating several women right after his fiance's untimely death. If you witness that, would you tend not to see it? Would you not help the victim? So we are the ghost police. Keeping it simple, Chizuru. Doing it for the money.
Ghost is money よ。
Ghosts are money. It's official, she's part of the team. That's it! Game over! We're done! So that's Tokyo Ghost, Twilight Ghost Hunters. Collapse 260 says Arrogate? No, not even. Almost though. Now, the interesting about this little story, because when I first played it, I never did the whole touchy of the ghost outlet, so I never got the context of the actual story between the dead fiance and the worker. So when that explanation came up about them dating, it really came off as like the government worker was cheating on the fiance. But after getting the good ending, it puts a lot of perspective context on that whole scenario, so it doesn't make him look as like a jerk as before. Ice cold truth. So, just kidding. That's not really the ending of the game. That was just the ending of that episode. So, Final says, wait, have happened? So yeah, let's just save our game. And bam! Now we're up to the point where of this save file, which is the same. I actually leveled up a bit because I played some of the missions to practice. Brian Frost, the side quest cause game overs? No, that was actually the main story of chapter 2. Because I played the priority mission. Now, you can hit the light. Now you can just play as many missions as you want, or as long as they're available on the PC. Or you can hit the light switch to continue on to the next chapter. So I can actually go back to the briefing desk and play the standard missions, because now the priority mission is not available anymore. But yeah, so I can actually go to the whiteboard here and use some of the TP, the current TPs that right now I have at 60, and use them to take lessons from these co-workers to level up these stats. So Sadoi is actually good for leveling up layout and haggling skills. Shiga will give you planning. Sengen will give you eye work. Mifune will give you proofing, and Chizuru will give you a little bit of those three. But an important thing to do with training with these guys is that the first training lesson you get with your teammates, you actually get to learn. Well, first you get this nice little scene here. Bam! Level up. You get a free random item. and you get to learn her skills. So I get to learn. So now I can actually gain skills. So I can actually learn at a cost. Learn White Flash, which is a self-healing skill, which could be useful later on. But I'm just gonna hold off on that. I can learn from Sengen.
俺氏訓練に付き合う。これくらいの結果は予測していました。
The return of the plunger.
データ測定完了です。
Got a magnet sensor. And we get to learn his skills too.
それじゃあ
Now you can just keep on going and learn these things, so I can actually gain his skills. He actually has a useful skill, passive skill called maintenance, which heals or repairs like the traps you set. So like those scanners, if they get damaged but not broken, you can actually walk up to it and stand beside it and repair it. It's a useful skill if you use a lot of them, but I'll just leave those alone for now. And just keep going. Now you can also look at each person's resume. So these are their character sheets, but you can also switch over and see what their what each of those skills are. So you have layout, drafts, plan, other stuff. So all of them describe what they actually do in the game world. So that's about it. Oh yeah, and then we just play the board game, which is a neat little game in itself. So this is a 5-player game. You are always the hunter. You can never be the ghost, and I'll explain that in a second. Let's have the chief be the ghost. So we pick our character class. You can pick each one of these. This one has bonus mobility but low life, average life. This one has more life. This one has bonus attack. This one has more attack. So you can see like more movement or more attack. Which one? Doesn't really matter. Let's pick the scientist dude. Hypernatural. This is the game within the game. So we got the rules to the game here, but terrain details, whatnot, what they do. So this is basically Minesweeper. This is like multiplayer Minesweeper. So the ghosts are the mines, and the players are the sweepers. Goliath 260 says Gameception. This is Metal Gear Acid Minesweeper. So you use the cards for both movement and attack. And the goal of the hunters or the sweepers is to find and destroy the target ghost, which is any one of those 4. We don't know. And the ghost target is to destroy all or eliminate all the hunters. And each one of these cards has a little description at the bottom. There's no way to read it, like, because this game was designed for the PS3 and it's got crammed into the Vita. So all the text here is like so itty bitty tiny. It's really difficult to read. But yeah, each of these actually does something. But so let's use that for movement. So each terrain costs a different amounts of movement. So the brick on the right costs 1, the water on the bottom costs 3. So let's move. And every time you move, you highlight more area, and if the ghost is nearby, they will give you a clue. So let's just keep going. Let's go this way. Alright, so we have this car ghost that is nearby. It likes the brick terrain. So let's use this for attack. We're guessing that we're on that tile right now. Well, I'm only guessing there, but when you move to a new area, the ghost is generally, if there's no ghost before you were there, it's gonna be one of the 3 tiles below me. So I'm actually gonna use this. No, I want to use this for attacking. I'm probably gonna miss. Yep, missed. Then I can actually use any items if I want to.
いいですよ。相手しましょう。さて、どうするかな。これでどうだ。俺の攻撃だな。私の番です。やるじゃない。
Alright, so what I meant before with the by minesweepers, I use this for movement, is that if there are no ghosts around the highlighted areas, I won't get a clue. But if I move to a spot, say like to the left, the new blocks in column 1 would highlight, and if the ghost was there in those 3 spots, they would give me a clue. So meaning the tile that I'm standing on right now would not have a ghost. It took me several tries to figure this out. So obviously I did not find a ghost anywhere. And it's mandatory for the ghost side to give me a clue if I'm nearby. So I can just cancel my attack. Also, the computers have a really good chance of one-shotting each other. Oh yeah, the hunters also lose if they run out of cards in their deck. Alright, so let's... Oh yeah, and the little terrain boxes that are next to the ghosts, those are their favorite terrains, so that's like also a clue of where ghosts may be hiding. So I'm gonna go down. Nothing. Nothing, huh? I'll just end this turn then. Alright, so by killing that ghost, you get a bonus if that's not the target ghost. So that person who defeated gets +1 to movement. Oh, my hand is full. I have to throw away a card? That sucks. Guess I'll throw away this bowgun. Okay, that's a good thing to know. There's the actual card limit. This card is designed for movement. So it makes all my movement costs equal 1. No, wow, I am totally whiffing. What's this thing do again? Oh, right, I can't read that. I'm just gonna use it. Oh, I can pick anyone. Oh, it has to be a teammate. I will give it to Shiga. Oh, I actually gave him my hand. That's what that card does. Oh, it actually swaps hands. Never mind. So I actually ended up giving away all my cards. But I suppose it's a good thing since Shiga needs more cards to play with. So we know that ghost car is somewhere up there. Okay, we use this for movement. I'll just wait here then. So that character's dead. Wow, I am totally whiffing on this. Alright, I am just gonna quit this game. I mean, there's no penalty for losing, and by completing each game you gain 20 TP, which lets you have more time for training. And if your teammate wins, whichever teammate actually wins the game, they get bonus experience, and it actually is another way to level grind up. But yeah, that's basically how this game plays. So yeah, I'll save the rest of this for the next chapter. I'll level grind myself up so that the next set of chapters will just be easy to play. So we don't have like weak characters. So I'm gonna level grind on my own time. Cause these puzzles are actually kind of fun. Oh, and one other thing, you can actually switch between like the actual objects and the characters themselves. So you can interact with these characters and try to upgrade your S-Link. She wants something sugary. Do I like sweets? Yeah, I like sweets. So yeah, bonus points. Let's talk to the cat! I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Can't do anything with yourself. She's a smoker. You dropped your iron pipe in it. Oh, for Hagar's sake. No. Alright, so we drop a pipe and the goddess gives it back to you. Did you drop an iron one or a gold one? Or a bagpipe? So, I did this last time. An iron pipe wasn't a good answer because, again, businesswoman's all about money. She would say this. But I want to do the fun answer. That didn't work. So yeah, the correct answer to get our S-Link up would be the gold pipe.
他に作業するものがあれば言ってください。よ。
Do you like sports? Do you like tennis? Yes, I hate it, or don't care. Yes is the obvious answer to get the bonus S-Link. So yeah, it just goes on like that. I haven't figured out what the bonus S-Link does. Is I suppose it plays on later. But yeah. That's it. That's Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. I'm gonna keep playing this game. It's interesting. It's fun. It's a neat little puzzle game with visual novels wrapped around it. Alright, I am gonna save this one last time. Bam. Oh, I forgot about this. The MIT room. This is where our nerd boy gets to synthesize items for you. So you can actually make some of these things. You can make defense items. I need to get one more aura meter to build another EMF detector for Mifune because she doesn't have one. We got items here. A cloud buster, which is the item that our nerd guy here uses. And these are our ingredients, other trap items and whatnot. Yeah, can't build anything right now. Yeah. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. I'm gonna keep playing this. Thank you guys for watching. If you wanna follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, it helps us a lot. Tomorrow is VSB Monthly's 22, I think. So yeah, we're gonna be streaming a whole bunch of fighting games tomorrow. So check it out. I'm gonna play the outro button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Quick, change the channel.
Yeah, that kind of worked. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.